Mills Mac and 101. This topic is about shelter. This is a true story. Don't be no fool. Don't be no fool. Don't look up one day and somebody has infiltrated your home and your mind and your spirit. You look around and they done brought in all they clothes, all they busted down shoes, all their important paperwork, DVDs, books, shit, weights to lift weights with, brought in appliances and things, dehydrators, you name it. Shit is everywhere and none of it is yours. And in the beginning, that person seemed like this little shiny thing that you just loved to death because that representative was just really, that act had been perfected. Little time go by, you ain't got no fingernails. Look at me, I keep pretty hands. I promise you, I'm in this relationship, I ain't had no fingernails. Man, it's the one I had toenails. I was just stressed out, all for the sake of being in love with the idea of being in love. You know, there ain't a more loving and affectionate brother than that brother who's looking for shelter. And it's all kinds of them. You know, you'll hear that brother talking about, I just moved here from out of state. I'm trying to get on my feet. I'm just crashing at my people's house. You talk to their people, you find out they been there for 4 or 5 years, and them people are ready for him to go. Or you see that brother and he's talking about, I stay with my mom right now, but really, you might as well say it's my house. I pay all the bills, I take care of her. Then you meet her and she a full-grown, able-bodied person. She can't wait for his ass to be gone. And now you stuck with him. She's so glad he got somewhere to be. She love you to death because you gonna take him off of her hands. Now he in your house. You sleep at night. You sniffing. What the hell? You smell onions and stuff being like, this guy's in your kitchen cooking your food and don't even offer you a plate. I've been there. So just know that these topics that I talk about, oh, no, I ain't read no book. I ain't read no book to say I'm going to read this book and then I'm going to write a book. I'm dealing with personal experience. You got to have made some mistakes to know some things. That happened to me. And it's crazy because you never see them move all that shit in. You never see them move all that shit in. And then when you finally put your foot down and it's finally over for whatever reason, you sitting there, you watching this. I'm not talking about no regular trash bags. I'm talking about them big old trash bags that people use to put their leaves and stuff in. This fool walking out and he's got 8, 9 of them bags. He tired. He done broke a sweat walking up and down the stairs, taking his stuff out. You're like, when in the world did you bring all this stuff in? And then finally they're gone. Then you got to go through this mourning stage because now you're in mourning for what could have been. And that sucks because I'd rather be mad as fire. Because if I'm angry with you, it's directed to you. But no. I'm disappointed. Because I'm disappointed because I believed in something that I should not have believed in. So now I'm feeling like I'm stupid. Ain't no worse feeling for me than to feel stupid because now I'm vexed. And so you go through that mourning stage. And then all of a sudden one day you wake up. You take this big deep breath. And you look around at your space. And you burn you some sage. And you burn you some cinnamon. And you're like, wow. It's gone. He's gone. And it dawns on you that you put yourself in a position that allowed some guy who probably has a radar and knows how to spot these ladies who can be taken easily, knows who's needy, knows who's sad, knows what to say. Then they slide in and say all the right things and do all the right things just long enough to get a key. Now they in there. Now you start to look at them and they ain't so cute no more. And that kiss that used to be all sweet is all sticky now. And you're looking at him and he's not as shiny as he used to be. And you realized that the representative is gone. The newness is gone. Don't be no fool. Ladies, if you got a man living in your house, he better be taking care of some things. He better be working. He better be paying bills. He better be buying food. He better not be disturbing your peace. And he better not have you somewhere stressed out biting off your nails. Because at the end of the day, you can't fault nobody but yourself, But for real, don't be no fool. Don't have no brother up in your space calling yourself playing house. Because at the end of the day, once they're gone, it's like they were never there because they never were. So don't be no fool. That's my advice to you today. If he ain't on your lease, ask yourself why he in your house. He needs to be your roommate. He needs to be understanding. But your man, if your man live with you, you should be sitting pretty. You should be happy all the time. Ain't no worse feeling in this world than to be lonely in love. Like you in love with this guy, or you tricked yourself into thinking you're in love with this guy. And he's right there, and it's like he's not there. And you're like, poor Robin. You feeling all sad and whatnot, and he has the ability to make you sad. He knows he can make you sad, and he pushes all your buttons because that's how he thinks he's powerful. And if you see him 2-3 years later, you talk to him 2 or 3 years later, and you figure because you've evolved and you recognize how stupid you were, you figure, well, maybe they evolved too. When you talk to them, it'll be different. But nope, they'll be right where you left them, in the same mindset. Yeah, people like that, swear up and down they don't do no harm. Swear up. He used to always say, any life I ever touched, I made it better. I beg to differ. It would have been better had I never ever met him. Such a waste of time. Such a waste of time. He's like, well, Robin, you learned something from it. Nah, I ain't learned shit I didn't already know. So nah, I beg to differ. Breathe to Think, Mills Mackin 101. Check out the page on Facebook. I should be finished with it probably, what's today's date? I wanted to say the beginning of August. If I do what I'm supposed to do for the rest of this weekend, I might finish it. But yeah, very soon. Thanks for the support, guys.